Misfits Audio is somewhat proud to present The Administration, a series written and created by Mike Murphy. It stars Joe STOFKO as President Richard Duncan and Peter KATT as his Chief of Staff, Mergatroid. Episode 14 is entitled Mergie on the Couch. Oh dear, it looks like the pressure finally got the better of him. Let's listen.
Come in, Mr. Mergatroid. Please come in. Come now, sir. You act like the gates of hell just closed behind you. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
What about that receptionist of yours?
Hilda? She's harmless.
She looks like the warden in every female prison movie I've ever seen.
Are you in the habit of watching such films?
I plead the fifth. I'm sorry to be so nervous, but I've never been to a psychiatrist before.
Neither have I.
What?
Just a little joke to break the tension.
Lucky me, I get the Rodney Dangerfield of shrinks.
Would you like to lie down?
Do I need to?
Not unless you wish. Some patients with more complicated problems find that lying down on my couch relaxes them and leads to a more comfortable, productive session.
I may need two of them then, Doc.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Did I fluff the pillow well?
Just right.
You're not too warm under that Winnie the Pooh blanket, are you?
Not at all.
Wonderful. Let us begin.
How do we do that?
Well, we can begin with why you were referred to me. Would you like to tell me what was wrong when the police found you running down the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue screaming at the top of your lungs?
Well,
from what I was told, you appeared very frightened.
I certainly was. If you had seen what I saw, you would have been too.
Do you care to tell me about it?
Can I have my warm milk first?
Of course. Here you are.
A bendy straw, my favorite.
Now that you are comfortably situated, can we get on with this? We only have an hour.
I may need more than that.
If so, I'm sure something can be arranged. Why don't you begin? Please remember, whatever frightened you is not in this office. You are safe.
Hilda will stay in her office?
Unless I call her.
Are you going to?
I have no plan. Now, let us get beyond my receptionist and back to why you were so frightened.
Well, it all began about a week ago. On the president's behalf, I was on a commercial flight to Chicago to talk with Senator Danforth about co-sponsoring the Unwanted and Involuntary Citrus Immersion Bill.
The what?
It's a bill the president would really like to see passed. Senator Danforth, as majority leader, would be instrumental in getting it passed.
What is the bill meant to do?
Make it illegal for a restaurant server to add any type of citrus to a customer's beverage without his or her consent.
Really?
It's very important to the president. He had a lemon seed stuck between two of his teeth for a week. I know because I'm the one who had to get it out of there.
So you were on a plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Those of you seated on the left-hand side of the plane, if you look out your window, you'll see an absolutely stunning sunset. For those of you on the right-hand side, you'll see one mother of a fog bank. I can't see a damn thing out there. What's that on the wing?
Excuse me, miss?
Yes, sir?
Could you please pack this chicken up for me?
Is there something wrong with it?
No, I'm sure it's perfectly delicious. It's just that I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Butterflies? I didn't see them on the menu.
They weren't, sir.
Then how did he get butterflies?
I didn't eat butterflies.
Did I eat butterflies?
No.
Oh, that's good. I'm lactose intolerant.
Could you pack it up for me, miss?
I suppose so, but...
What's the problem?
I've never been asked to do this before.
There's a first time for everything.
Let me see what I can find.
Are you going to see Chicago, buddy?
I'd better be. This is a non-stop flight.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Well, that won't do it all. I demand that this plane stop. How am I supposed to get off?
Parachute?
Oh, cool.
Look, friend, you've had enough nip bottles of scotch for 12 people. Why don't you take a snooze?
But I'll miss my stop.
I'll wake you.
Oh, thanks. That's awfully nice of you.
Don't mention it.
And pick me out a nice parachute, huh?
I will.
Something that doesn't clash with my suit coat.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sir, I'm afraid all I could find was this air sickness bag. Will that do?
Well, it cuts out the middleman. Senator, I can't thank you enough for considering co-sponsoring the president's bill. As I'm sure you're aware, it's very...
Yeah. Citrus immersion, you got it.
What? Thank you. That was easy.
Something we could have discussed on the telephone rather than face-to-face?
Yes.
That's because I wanted to talk with you about something much more important than boy and citrus.
Oh?
I'll lay it on the line for you. I plan on challenging the president in the next election.
What does that have to do with me?
I want you to work for me. Help me take the White House.
But I work for President Duncan.
People quit the administration all the time.
Yes, but...
It's well known around the Beltway that your boss is as dumb as a mud fence.
I wouldn't say that.
If you didn't work for him, you would. Okay, I'll take that back. It's not fair to the other mud fences. Anyway, I plan on challenging him, and with your help, I'll win. Will you join my campaign?
I don't know.
It's also well known around the Beltway that you're very unhappy in your job, that you consider it beneath you, and that you only work to get Dick Duncan elected president to win a $1 bet with a friend of yours.
It's $2 if I get him reelected.
I need a man like you on my team, Mergatroid, and you need a man like me. Duncan doesn't realize your full potential. I do.
Why should I work for you?
Here's what your yearly salary will be.
I think you forgot to put in the decimal point, Senator.
No, I didn't.
Leave us?
I'm seriously thinking about it.
What would we do without you?
Someone will replace me. I'm tired, Mr. Narrator. Do you know how many potential national embarrassments I've nipped in the bud?
Several, I assume.
Why, it was just a couple of weeks ago.
I could use a break, Mergatroid.
So could I. It's been a busy morning.
Would you like to watch Judge Judy with me?
I didn't know she was broadcast on the weekends.
I have a DVD. Judge Judy. Over 70 minutes of barely legal action.
May I see that, sir?
Certainly.
Sir, this isn't Judge Judy.
No? It says so right on the box.
Read it again.
Why?
Reading is fundamental. Just read it again.
Judge Judy.
One more time.
This isn't what I consider a break, Mergatroid.
One more time. Slowly.
Judy, Oh, Judge Juicy.
Right.
Who's Judge Juicy? Judge Judy's sister?
Mr. President, this DVD is an adult film.
What?
An after-hours movie.
Huh?
Porn.
Oh, porn. In my office?
That's not Judge Judy on the cover. Didn't you wonder why the young lady's black robe was so revealing?
Well, you know how TV tries to appeal to the young.
Who gave you this?
I found it in a trash barrel down the hall.
I'll find out who brought it in here. More work for me.
Can't we watch it anyway?
No!
Shucks.
If word ever got out, didn't you get some new Walker Texas Ranger DVDs the other day?
I did. The whole second season.
You get those, and I'll see that Judge Judy's sister here is properly disposed of.
Judge Juicy?
Uh-huh.
That would have been embarrassing. What did you do with the DVD? You watched it, didn't you? Is not an answer.
Oh, and then the other day... Sir, we've had a change of schedule for Thursday. We're flying to Alaska.
It's cold up there. I'd better wear my long johns. Why are we going there, Mergatroid?
The incumbent senator, Ken Cassidy, is in a tough midterm re-election fight, and he's asked you to make a joint campaign appearance with him to bolster his chances.
Always willing to help out the party, you know that. What city will the appearance be in?
Juneau.
I do?
Do what?
Know what city the appearance will be held in.
Juneau.
I'm not following you.
The appearance will be held in Juneau. Juneau in Alaska.
Well, of course it'll be held in Alaska. It wouldn't make any sense to hold a rally for an Alaskan senator in Wyoming.
While we're in Alaska, sir, we may stop by to see the incumbent representative, Dave Smythe.
No, I don't believe I've ever met him before. Where will we meet him?
Nome.
I don't know him, but I'd like to meet him.
You will meet him in Nome, Mr. President. Actually, we'll probably go to Nome first and then to Juneau.
Mergatroid?
Yes, sir?
Will you be with me?
Of course, the whole trip.
Phew.
So, you're going to take the job?
I think so.
I'll miss you.
You will?
Not really, but it sounds better.
The Senate is back in session now. I'm going to meet Danforth in his office after lunch. If everything is copacetic, I'll give my notice here. That all sounds very good, Senator.
So you'll join my campaign?
Yes.
Wonderful! Thrilled to have you on board.
Thank you, sir. I will need to give the president some notice.
Of course. 2 weeks?
A month is customary in the administration.
Very well. Whatever you... Just a moment, please. Yes, Maggie?
Your wife has arrived, sir.
Excellent. Please show her in.
I'll be leaving then.
Please, stay. I'd like you to meet my wife.
I would love to.
Honey, I'd like you to meet Mr. Mergatroid. He's going to be joining my presidential campaign. Mr. Mergatroid, this is my wife, the ex-Carlotta Hampton of the Atlanta Hamptons.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Well, I'm just tickled pink to meet you too, Mr. Mergatroid. I've heard so much about you. My, but you certainly are in shape, aren't you? Well, if I wasn't a married woman... My, what's wrong with him, dear?
I don't know. All you did was offer him some of your warm and genuine Southern hospitality.
He must be a Yankee.
Yes, that would explain it. It can't be you.
Misfits Audio has presented episode 14 of The Administration, Mergie on the Couch. The series is written, created, and produced by Mike Murphy. It stars Joe STOFKO as Richard Duncan and Peter KATT as Mergatroid. Our guest cast included, in order of appearance, Mike Hennessy as Dr. Porter, Russell Gold as Captain Jackson, Rebecca Thomas as the flight attendant, Pete LUTZ as the drunk passenger, Billy FLYNN as Senator Danforth, Tanya MILOJEVIC as Maggie, and MJ COGBURN as Mrs. Carlotta Danforth, ex of the Atlanta Hamptons. The assistant producer and webmaster was Captain John Tadrzak. Post-production was accomplished by Glenn Hascall. Music was composed and performed by Sam Wu. Please visit his website at the61.com/Sam1010. The art directors are Stephen Sash Scott and Alexa Chipman. The script editor is Arlene Osborne. All the characters portrayed in this series are, thankfully, fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental and a cause for concern. Visit us on the web at misfitsaudio.com and on Facebook. This has been a production of Misfits Audio, copyright 2015, all rights reserved. This is your narrator, Peter Bishop, speaking.
I'm telling you, Doc, it was eerie. Mrs. Danforth was so much like Mrs. Duncan, I couldn't get away fast enough.
You've had a sordid relationship with Mrs. Duncan?
No, but not for her lack of trying. Did you ever have the feeling that you've been someplace before?
Deja vu.
Gesundheit. Anyway, I turned down the job, and I hope to never see Senator Danforth again. I do have a few doors to pay for, however. I never knew a person really could run through a door.
With the proper incentive, I suppose it's possible. Mr. Mergatroid, I'm going to recommend that you return to regular duty at the White House.
Thank you. What about my disturbing the peace charges for my run down Pennsylvania Avenue?
I'll ask that they be dismissed due to, something.
Excuse me?
I'll throw some psychiatric gobbledygook at the authorities. It always works. You'll see.
Gobbledygook like the unwanted and involuntary citrus immersion bill?
Exactly. I'll put in the word syndrome somewhere, and that will be that.
Thanks, Doc.
Do you plan on seeing Mrs. Duncan again?
I never know. She does appear in the series every once in a while.
Series? Perhaps you'd better lie back down on the couch.